Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge, etc. Jai Hind. Your daily boost. Tithi, Nakshatra, days of the year, and important birth and death anniversaries of 21st August 2025, Thursday. Bengali date 4 ভাদ্র 1432. As per Venimadopsil Ponjika, today's Tithi is Krishna Troyodashi and up to 1 to 5 hours, and after that Krishna Chaturdashi. Today's Nakshatra is Punarvasu Nakshatra and up to 0147 hours, and after that Pushya Nakshatra. Today is 233rd day of the year. There are then 132 days left in 2025. Today is 34th Thursday of 2025. Today is World Senior Citizens Day. World Senior Citizens Day is observed every year on 21st August to honor the contributions, wisdom, and achievements of older adults while raising awareness about issues affecting them, such as healthcare, elder abuse, and social isolation. The day, first proclaimed by the United Nations in 1990, encourages society to recognize the role senior citizens play in families and communities, and to promote policies that ensure their dignity, independence, and well-being. It serves as a reminder of our responsibility to support and care for the elderly, acknowledging their lifelong efforts in shaping the world we live in today. Today is International Day of Remembrance and Tribute to the Victims of Terrorism. The International Day of Remembrance and Tribute to the Victims of Terrorism, observed annually on 21st August, is dedicated to honoring and supporting individuals and communities worldwide who have suffered the devastating consequences of terrorist acts established by the United Nations in 2017. The day emphasizes the importance of upholding the rights and dignity of victims, ensuring access to justice, and providing the necessary support for their recovery and resilience. It also seeks to strengthen international solidarity, raise awareness about the human cost of terrorism, and reaffirm the global commitment to preventing such acts while standing firmly with survivors and their families. Today is National Spumoni Day. National Spumoni Day, celebrated on August 21 each year, honors the traditional Italian dessert known for its rich layers of ice cream, candied fruits, and nuts when molded into a beautiful presentation. Originating in southern Italy, spumoni is considered the predecessor of Neapolitan ice cream and is cherished for its colorful variety of flavors, typically including cherry, pistachio, and chocolate. This day encourages people to enjoy this classic treat, explore its cultural roots, and celebrate the sweet blend of history and taste that spumoni brings to dessert lovers around the world. Today is Poets Day. Poets Day, observed annually on August 21, is a celebration of poetry and the creative spirit of poets who use words to inspire, comfort, and provoke thought. The day recognizes the timeless beauty and power of poetry in expressing emotions, capturing human experiences, and shaping cultures across generations. It encourages people to read, share, or even write their own verses, appreciating the artistry of language and the profound impact poets have had on literature and society throughout history. Today is National Fentanyl Prevention and Awareness Day. National Fentanyl Prevention and Awareness Day, observed on August 21, is dedicated to raising awareness about the dangers of fentanyl, a powerful synthetic opioid that has been a leading cause of overdose deaths. Established to educate communities, families, and young people, the day highlights the importance of prevention early intervention, and safe practices to combat the growing fentanyl crisis. It also serves as a time to remember the lives lost, support grieving families, and strengthen collective efforts to reduce opioid related harm through education, advocacy, and community action. Today is Internet Self Care Day. Internet Self Care Day, celebrated on August 21, reminds people to take a mindful approach to their online activities and digital habits, ensuring technology use supports rather than harms their well being. The day emphasizes the importance of setting healthy boundaries with screen time, practicing digital detox, safeguarding mental health from online stress, and cultivating positive, balanced internet use. It encourages individuals to reflect on how they engage with the digital world and to prioritize practices that nurture both their emotional and physical health in today's connected society. Today is National Hazy IPA Day. National Hazy IPA Day, celebrated on the third Thursday in August, honors the juicy, unfiltered style of India Pale Ale that has become a modern craft beer favorite. Known for its cloudy appearance, smooth texture, and vibrant tropical and citrus notes, the Hazy IPA, often called the New England IPA, offers a softer bitterness compared to traditional IPAs, making it approachable and refreshing. The day encourages beer lovers to explore this innovative style, support local breweries, and raise a glass to the creativity and craftsmanship that has made hazy IPAs one of the most popular trends in brewing. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Henrik Pontoppidan, 24th July 1857 to 21st August 1943. Henrik Pontoppidan was a towering figure in Danish literature, celebrated for his unflinchingly realistic portrayals of life in late 19th and early 20th century Denmark. Born in Fredericia to a clergyman, he initially studied engineering in Copenhagen before turning to teaching and then full-time writing. Debuting in 1881, a pioneer of the modern breakthrough movement, Pontoppidan blended in incisive social critique, especially of rural life and political hypocrisy, with deep psychological insight in works like Par, Det Forjatede Land, and De Dors Rige. In 1917, he shared the Nobel Prize in Literature with Carl Gigerup for his authentic descriptions of present-day life in Denmark. His masterpiece Lucky Par, a semi-autobiographical saga of an engineer turned writer, earned acclaim from contemporaries like Thomas Mann and George Lukács. Pontoppidan's novels remain vital for their panoramic scope, moral depth, and honest depiction of societal change, firmly placing him among the great European realists. Today is birth anniversary of Miss Smat Chuktai, 21st August 1915 to 24th October 1991. Smat Chuktai was a bold and pioneering Urdu writer known for her fearless exploration of themes such as female identity, sexuality, and class conflicts in a deeply conservative society. Born in Badaun, Uttar Pradesh, she emerged as one of the most prominent voices of the progressive writers movement in India. Her most famous short story, Lihap, the Quilt, created controversy for its candid depiction of female desire and earned her both recognition and criticism, even leading to an obscenity trial that she famously won. Chuktai's works, including novels like Tehri Lakir, The Crooked Line, highlighted the struggles, inner lives, and resilience of women, often challenging patriarchal norms. She wrote with wit, realism, and a sharp eye for social injustice, making her one of the most influential female writers in Urdu literature. Beyond her stories, she also worked as a screenwriter and filmmaker, contributing significantly to Indian cinema. Her legacy lies in her courage to speak the unspeakable and pave the way for women writers to express themselves more freely. Even today, she is celebrated as a literary icon whose works remain timeless and relevant. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Mulvant Rai Himmatlal Bhinu Mankad, 12th April 1917 to 21st August 1978. Mulvant Rai Himmatlal Bhinu Mankad was one of India's greatest all-rounders, renowned for his skill in both batting and left-arm orthodox spin bowling. Born in Jamnagar, Gujarat, he played 44 Test matches between 1946 and 1959, scoring 2,109 runs and taking 162 wickets. Mankad is remembered for his historic opening partnership of 413 runs with Pankaj Rai against New Zealand in 1956, a world record that stood for 52 years. He was equally admired for his ability to dominate strong bowling attacks and for his match-winning spells with the ball. His name entered cricketing terminology through the term mankading, referring to his run-out of a non-striker backing up too far, a practice that remains debated in cricket ethics. Beyond his statistics, Mankad's versatility made him the backbone of the Indian team in its formative years. He played a crucial role in India's first Test victories against England and Pakistan, setting the stage for future successes. After retirement, he contributed to coaching and mentoring, leaving a lasting impact on Indian cricket. His legacy continues to inspire generations of cricketers, symbolizing discipline, skill, and resilience. Today is death anniversary of Ustad Bismillah Khan, 21st March 1916 to 21st August 2006. Ustad Bismillah Khan was a legendary Indian musician celebrated for bringing the Sehnai, a traditional wind instrument, onto the classical music stage and giving it global recognition. Born in Dumrao, Bihar, into a family of court musicians, he was trained under his uncle Ali Baks in Varanasi, where he developed his lifelong bond with the holy city and its ghats. His Sehnai performances became synonymous with auspicious occasions, and he played historic events such as India's Independence Day in 1947 and the First Republic Day in 1950. Known for his soulful renditions of ragas, he elevated the Sehnai from a ceremonial instrument to one respected in Hindustani classical music. He performed across the world, spreading India's cultural heritage far and wide, yet remained deeply rooted in simplicity and devotion. Honored with numerous awards, including the Bharat Ratna in 2001, he was admired not just as a maestro but as a symbol of humility and purity in art. Despite his fame, he lived modestly in Varanasi, devoted to his music and faith. Even today, he is remembered as the Sehnai Samrat, whose melodies continue to inspire reverence and pride in Indian culture. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Leonid Hurwitz, 21st August 1917 to 24th June 2008. Leonid Hurwitz was a Polish-American economist and mathematician, best known as one of the founders of mechanism design theory, a field that explores how institutions and rules can be structured to achieve desired economic outcomes. Born in Moscow and raised in Warsaw, he fled Europe during World War II and later built an academic career in the United States. Hurwitz taught at several universities, most notably at the University of Minnesota, where he worked for decades. His groundbreaking research laid the foundations for modern game theory applications in economics, politics, and resource allocations. In 2007, at the age of 90, he became the oldest recipient of the Nobel Prize in Economic Sciences, sharing it with Eric Muskin and Roger Myerson for their work in mechanism design. His ideas profoundly influenced economic policy, market regulations, and auction design. Beyond his intellectual brilliance, Hurwitz was admired for his humility, resilience, and dedication to teaching. His legacy continues to shape economic thought, making him one of the most influential economists of the 20th century. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Subramanian Chandrasekhar, 19th October 1910 to 21st October August 1995. Subramanian Chandrasekhar was an Indian American astrophysicist whose pioneering work fundamentally shaped modern astrophysics. Born in Lahore, then British India, he showed exceptional brilliance early on and pursued studies at Cambridge University, where he developed the concept of the Chandrasekhar limit, the maximum mass, about 1.4 times that of the Sun, a white dwarf star can have before collapsing into a neutron star or black hole. His groundbreaking findings initially faced resistance even from prominent scientists like Sir Arthur Eddington, but were later recognized as monumental contributions to stellar evolution. Over his career, he made significant advances in areas such as stellar dynamics, radiative transfers, and the theory of black holes. In 1983, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics for his theoretical studies on the physical process important to the structure and evolution of stars. Chandrasekhar was also a devoted teacher and author, inspiring generations through his rigorous and elegant approach to science. He spent much of his career at the University of Chicago, where he left a lasting academic and scientific legacy. Revered for both his intellect and humility, he is remembered as one of the greatest astrophysicists of the 20th century. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Narayan Sridhar Bendre, 21st August 1910 to 19 February 1992. Narayan Sridhar Bendre was a renowned Indian painter whose work bridged traditional Indian art forms with modernist styles, making him a pivotal figure in 20th century Indian art. Born in Indore, he initially trained in academic realism but gradually evolved into experimenting with Impressionism, Cubism, and abstract art. Bendre was deeply influenced by both Indian aesthetics and Western techniques, blending them into a unique style that reflected India's cultural diversity and modern aspirations. He was associated with the Baroda group and played a key role in shaping the Faculty of Fine Arts of Maharaja Sayajirao University, Baroda, mentoring several generations of artists. His paintings often depicted Indian landscapes, folk life, and everyday scenes, enriched with vibrant colors and innovative compositions. Awarded the Padma Shri in 1969, he received wide recognitions for his artistic contributions. Beyond his canvases, Bendre was respected as a visionary teacher and thinker in the Indian art community. His legacy continues to inspire, representing a harmonious balance between tradition and modernity in Indian painting. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. B. Satyanarayan Reddy, 21st August 1927 to 6th October 2012. B. Satyanarayan Reddy was an Indian freedom fighter, social worker, and politician who dedicated his life to public service and national development. Born in Mahabubanagar, Andhra Pradesh, now Telangana, he actively participated in the Indian independence movement, influenced by Gandhian ideals of simplicity and non-violence. After independence, he worked tirelessly for rural development, education, and social upliftment, particularly focusing on the welfare of the underprivileged. Reddy was also associated with the Sarvodaya movement, advocating for equality, self-reliance, and social justice. In his political career, he served as the governor of Uttar Pradesh, Odisha, and West Bengal, where he was respected for his integrity and people-oriented approach. Known for his humility and dedication, he remained close to grassroots issues even while holding high office. His contributions extended beyond politics as he inspired youth towards constructive service and nation building. Remembered as a principled leader, B. Satyanarayan Reddy left behind a legacy of honesty and social commitment and Gandhian values. Your daily dose of wisdom ends here, but the journey never stops. Thank you very much for your patience. Request for like, subscribe, and share.